Tomorrow is my AS results day. Thank you for that laptop, that's much appreciated. It's 5 o'clock, so that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 7 hours until it is officially results day. If you have seen my GCSE results video, which I doubt most of you have because, I mean, who really bothers anyway? No one. Last year I was in a bit of a predicament, let's say, with my school because I wanted to do Spanish A-level, but they would not let me do it. Well, they let me do it, and it went from my favourite subject to my least favourite subject, and I don't really know how it happened, but it kind of just did. Unless you are literally amazing at languages, please, I advise, do not put yourself through that stress unless you have a super motivation and you are 100% sure you will do well. I got an A at my GCSE, I was like, yes, buzzing, like, I can do this, yeah, I can. So that was my Spanish palaver. Then I do both Englishes, so I do English language. Big up English language. English language has always been my saviour since I was like 2. But maybe that is because I'm English, I don't know. But then I see a lot of English people that really cannot do English. Then I do English literature. Yeah. So English literature, great subject. But it's just not for me. This school year has been the worst school year I've had because it's been quite a strenuous year. And that isn't even pointing fingers at the workload or even the school or anything even to do with the work. It is purely people and their attitudes. I think you're going to go to sixth form and everyone's going to be acting like adults and they're going to actually grow up, but they don't. People are going to be watching this and they're going to be like, oh, she's talking about me. Every time I get asked, oh, what 4 subjects do you do? And I tell them. And they'd say, oh, what's critical thinking? A lot of people think it's the lazy subject or the subject that's easy to get a grade in. Well, let me tell you, that is far from correct. I love the subject because it's right up my street. It's logical, it's analytical. I am that. I looked at the grade boundaries today because, you know, that's just me down to a T. Last year, GCSEs, I was worried and I was nervous, but it was a happy nervous, and I knew that I was going to be proud of myself because I knew that I had done well. This year, I literally have no idea what's going to be on that piece of paper. If I was to say that to my teachers, they'd be like, oh, of course you do, don't be silly, you're going to be fun. I really do not know. English language and crit are like going to be the bringer-uppers. Like, they are going to be the main 2 that I'm hoping I do the best in, because there's no way I'm going to do well in English lit for reasons that if I say I will get called an attention seeker by the people at school. Spanish, if I do well, I will be happy and I might consider carrying it on for A-level, but I won't be shocked if I don't do well. English lit, I could shock everybody because nobody believes in me at school apart from the teachers and like 2 of my friends. So I'm kind of secretly hoping that I really do well in that exam, but deep down I know I won't. English language and crit, if I don't do well in them, I will be shocked. But when I say do well, I mean at least a C. If I didn't mention this, an E at A-level is a pass. That doesn't mean like an E is the equivalent to getting a C at GCSE. Like, it's not, oh yes, I got an E, I've passed. Like, it's great, I've got an E, I've passed, but it's kind of still not good enough. Kind of like false hope to say that an E is a pass, because really you're not going to get anywhere. But I'm hoping that isn't something that I need to find out. I guess that is it until later on when it is officially results day and I start panicking at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's results day. I've got my glasses off, I can't see. It's 2:35 in the morning. Just, it's so unpredictable. Whereas GCSEs, I knew that I'd done well. I have no sleep. I've had no sleep. It is less than an hour until results day. So scared. Scared as fuck. Side note, last year I didn't remember to vlog because I got distracted, but yeah, depending on how many people are there. When I get there, I might vlog, I might not. But I don't think it really matters either way. Yeah, if I didn't vlog, sorry. If I did, then here you go. Okay, so as you can see, it's dark outside. Results day was an absolute fail. literally absolute fail, and I'm kind of glad I didn't video it because I like literally burst into tears. It's actually quite funny though, like it makes me laugh now. I think it was because I was really tired as well. Like seriously tired, like I haven't slept for like 2 days. I need to sleep. I can't even like put a sentence together properly. Yeah, it's not good. It's not bad either. Like it's not terribly bad to the point of where like I'm being kicked out of sixth form, but pretty close. Great end. Today is officially the 3rd worst day of my life so far. So I've kind of delayed this video for as long as I possibly could. I'm over my results now, so might as well just get the video over with. I thought my best grade was critical thinking. I got a C grade. And in critical thinking you do 2 exams. And in my first exam I got a C grade, but I was literally 3 marks off of a B. In my second exam I got a grade D, but I was like 4 marks off of a C, which means overall I was 9 marks off of a B. In English language I overall got a grade D. In my coursework I got a grade B. I think I was like 3 UMS marks off of an A, which is, I don't know, like 2 marks. And in my exam I got a grade E, but it's being remarked. We're trying to work out what went on with the exams, whether they were all downgraded or... So with a bit of luck my overall grade for English language will go up from a D grade. Then English literature, which was the shocker, I passed it. In my exam I did actually get a U ungraded, but because my coursework was a C grade it evened it out to an E grade. So I did actually pass English literature. It was a miracle, having not been to the lessons and having not really knowing what's going on in the exam, except from what I'd listened to and what I'd been told. I managed to pass it. So, Spanish, my favourite subject in the whole wide world. I failed. I got a U. In my exam, I got a U, and I got 57 UMS marks, which you can't really convert them on the AQA website, so I'm struggling to see how far away I was from actually getting an E to get a pass, but I don't know. But something's obviously gone wrong there. And in my speaking, which I'm not even going to go into as to what happened on the day, but things went wrong, which I was assured would not affect my grade, but it does look like it has, because I only got 17 out of 50, which is pretty much impossible to get when it's a piece of coursework, because even though it's a structured piece of coursework, so it does go off to the board and get marked there, still capable of getting a better grade in it, even if you're not very good at it. So to get a U in the speaking was really surprising. Totally failed Spanish, which to the disappointment of my GCSE teacher, who actually left my school because she got a new job, but she would be very disappointed if she knew. Obviously I'm dropping Spanish because I can't carry that on unless I retake the year that I've just done, and it's not worth it. And I'm actually carrying on English language and critical thinking about a remark for the D grade in critical thinking. English language, I'm definitely going for the remark for the exam. That could get taken up. If it doesn't, I'll be retaking it at the end of the year. And then at the minute I am trialling 3 lessons. So at the minute I'm trying an English literature A2 because my school frankly weren't happy with me dropping it, because that would mean that I would only be carrying on 2 A levels. That's not how you meant to do it, but I was very stubborn in the fact that I said I'm not doing it. I'm trying it because what's the point if you're not going to try? So I'm trying it out, but I'm not feeling very enthusiastic about it, let's put it that way. I'm starting 2 new subjects for AS. I'm starting sociology, which I'm quite confident with because I already had a taster session, and I did want to do it at the beginning of year 12, but it clashed with another subject, so I couldn't actually do it. And philosophy and ethics, which I did actually do it at the beginning of year 12, but then I swapped it, ironically, for English literature. Hopefully that will be okay. I'll either pick English literature and sociology, English literature and philosophy and ethics, or I'll get rid of English literature totally and do sociology and philosophy and ethics. That's what's happening. Woo. Yay for me. I mean, I'll put the photo up, like I'll put it in somewhere around here. My grades actually spelled out UDEC, which obviously I mean, at first I looked at it and I was like, that says you dick, like literally called me a dick. And then my friend Sinead, who, if you watch my videos, you'll know, she said, no, it says you don't even care. Totally contradictory. I do care. Thank you, examples. Thank you very much. I do. Until next year, I guess. I mean, it's been a year since I did a YouTube video, so if I don't have any time this year, then the next time that I do a video will be my A-level results. I guess this is bye.